A significant development here in Bangkok. There has been a truce called between the police and protesters. This is according to the National Security Chief Paradon. The anti-government protesters have been in negotiations with the police, and they say that they have decided on this truce at this point because of King Bhumibol's birthday on Thursday. Now, the king is very much revered in Thailand and much loved by all the people, so it was expected that there would be no violence on this day. But 2 days ahead of that birthday, the two sides have agreed to a truce. Now, earlier today, I'm just outside the Metropolitan Police Bureau, an area that has seen some violence over the past couple of days. But this Tuesday, we saw a bulldozer knocking down the concrete slabs. The police barricades were opened up, and streams of protesters were allowed through the area that was cut off for the past couple of days. Several thousand protesters coming through. We saw them shaking hands with the police and hugging the police, taking photos with them. So a completely different atmosphere on the streets of Bangkok at the moment. John?
So I guess the question now is, Paula, what happens after Thursday, after the King's birthday? Could that in some way be a pretty big circuit breaker here, especially for the anti-government demonstrators? Will they be able to, I guess, pick up the momentum later in the week?
Well, that's a big question. The momentum, to be fair, was lacking somewhat. We'd seen a week ago on Sunday about 100,000 protesters on the street. This Sunday it was estimated to be less than 20,000. So certainly the protesters were diminishing in numbers. But what we were seeing was some more hardcore protesters coming into play. Certainly Sunday and Monday we saw a lot of violence in certain areas of Bangkok. It was very localized, but they were trying to break into Government House, the seat of power here in Thailand. We understand that that area as well, the police have brought down their barricades. Of course, protesters aren't allowed into Government House grounds itself, but the situation there is peaceful as well. Saying that he believes that the situation will have been diffused in several days because it's had this break, and of course we can't speculate on that. We'll just have to see what happens after the King's birthday, but certainly at this point it is a very different tone on the streets.